Greetings, YouTube. A woman saw something scary on a plane. Dark-haired, dark-skinned man scribbling something on a notepad. She couldn't understand what he was writing. It appeared to be in some foreign language. So she faked an illness, spoke to the flight attendant, who spoke to the crew, who didn't take off, and this guy get escorted off the plane. So who is this suspicious individual? Was he a member of the Al-Gebra terrorist organization? He's a professor of economics, and he was doing differential equations. What she didn't understand was math. And the guy's name is Guido Menzio. And he is not a terrorist. But that's where we are. We're informing on each other. The terrorists have won. The terrorists won a long time ago when America put its tail between its legs and ran screaming into the night. Instead of standing up and being brave, we ran scared. And we've been running scared since 9/11. And I see no reason that any Americans are going to stop running scared, because they've gotten used to it, and the government discovered just how wonderfully convenient that terror is in their efforts to do anything they want to justify anything. Spying on its citizens, torturing its citizens, murdering its citizens, kidnapping aliens, foreign people, torturing them, bugging their communications, doing whatever we want to, invading countries, crapping all over the Constitution. Doesn't matter. As long as Americans remain scared, they're going to keep doing it. Now, in the comments section, it opens up into small sections at a time, and I just looked at the first section, even though the old saying, don't read the comments section. Well, I did. I wanted to see what the general consensus was. And the article apparently got it wrong. They called the professor an Ivy League professor, and he actually works at Berkeley, which isn't an Ivy League. And the pedants were out, beating that to death. But someone made a comment about, well, if the neighbors of the Sacramento shooters had reported it, but they didn't report their suspicions, which is bullshit. No one in the vicinity of the Sacramento shooters, the terrorists, ever suspected a thing. There were no neighbors that were like, should I call the police or not? No, that's a myth. A myth put out by the right to help further terror. To help convince Americans that they must inform on everyone. So it isn't enough that they terrorize Americans and spy on them and torture them and murder them. Now we're also just straight out lying to them. We're making up things. We're creating a mythology of terror and fear. And what you end up with is a guy gets yanked off a plane, a flight doesn't take place, and that creates a further air of resentment towards anyone that's other, that isn't Anglo-Saxon, Christian, that isn't American. That's what we've come to. And it sickens me. And I don't want to see it. It's ugly. We need to accept that we can't ever be safe. I've had that proven to me again today in another comment thread. And we need to make sure that we're not informing on each other about silly ass things like somebody sitting on a plane writing out differential equations.